trying to get together batch number 78, I believe, today. It's going to be a cherry something. The wife mentioned cherry pie, summer pie something, but we're using up a lot of the grains that we got in the buckets here, so we can order more. Why wouldn't I? You got stuff on the table here, so we're putting a recipe together in our head. Batch number 78 today. It's going to be a cherry ale. The wife wants to call it a cherry summer pie. We'll come up with a name of it shortly. But it's a twofer today. I'm going to be kegging the chocolate cherry stout that's in the fermenter right here. We're going to get a reading off it shortly. Always remember to remove your bubbler. I had really vigorous fermentation on this. So I can't wait to see how this one's going to play out here. I sanitize my spigots, my hoses, everything. So we're going to get a reading on this with the hydrometer. We got our hydrometer in our flask here. So the first thing you want to make sure you do is pull your bubbler. You don't want no suck back. That's a dirty fermentation in here. So here comes the chocolate cherry stout. I want that. Nice, I think. Nice. I can't really see. We'll check it later what it's going to be, how, if it turned out sweeter or what. Off to the keg she goes. And she's off and running. We'll let it fill that keg up nicely. And we'll get a sample of what it came in at. Probably finished sweeter than I would have wanted. Now hang on here a minute. No mess. These are my grains I'll be brewing with shortly. The chocolate cherry stout is in the flask. Oh boy. Oh, she's gonna be a sweet one. Wow. Wow. $10.26. That's not far enough, but let's get a taste test on this. Going to end up being a little sweeter, finishing at 10.20, 246, 10.26 is what I'm seeing. It might be off a little bit because of some of this puree in here. Oh. That's a good one. Gonna be a good one. Oh yeah. So off to the keg she goes with it. All right, the chocolate cherry stout. We're gonna wrestle into position. Swear to get heavier and heavier. Off to have a cold one and brew the next batch, which will be another cherry. We're coming up with the cherry ale, cherry summer pie or something. This one finished, like I say, at 5.75. Not the greatest efficiency, I guess, but I like them sweet at the end there, especially my stouts. So next time we'll try a different yeast on the stout and see what happens. We're half in, and we're half out today for today's brew of the cherry summer pie. I guess she's going to call it. I don't know what she's calling it. Looking for 150 or 170 strike in, 165 I mean. She's warm out today. So we figured we'd do it out here instead of putting the air conditioning through a ton of stress in the shop there, which it's still on. I just got done brewing the other one, but that's the way it goes. We're going to get in the hot tub here and soak. So we're brewing a beer out here. Oh, this hot water. Oh, that feels good on the back. Oh, that feels good on the back. So we get in a little hot tub here. We got the brew going on behind us. Over here. Strike water is just coming up the temperature. Got the dog laying out there, Mr. Rupert's. Enjoying the hot sunshine here. Not too hot out today. We're approaching 73 or something, but I'm in the hot tub because of my aching spine. As crazy as it sounds. So, strike water's on. I'm going to get out and dough in here in about 6-7 minutes. I think we'll be up to temperature. Hope we don't get a stuck mash done with this one. There's a lot of weed in this one, so on with the cherry wheat brew number 78. Go crazy. 154, right where we want to be. Good enough. So yeah, with the on with the cherry pie. Okay, back with the sweet summer cherry pie. It's in my hand. How you doing? Here's the brew. We just hit the hot break. I think we hit the hot break. So in goes the pie. How you doing? Oh, it's gonna float. You can throw the hops in. Well, 2 ounces of the Willamette. I expect that pie to sink right to the bottom, and I'm gonna have to turn the volume down here. One sweet cherry pie. Cherry pie popping up there in the background. Sweet summer cherry pie ale. Wheat ale. Gonna boil over again. I had one boil over already, and there she goes. Oh, that was close. That's the pie crust in there. There's 2 little cherries in there yet, but the crust is still staying there full. The wind's blowing and changing my boil rate here, so I gotta play with the valve. Look at that pie crust in there. Nice.
Hello. Through Delta Sonic. You know, you pay like $25 a month, and
You guys got your puppy?
Huh?
You got the new puppy?
No.
Oh, I thought that's why you're coming.
Weeks.
Nice.
You both look great.
Yeah.
We went to my work.
Brewing a batch of beer. I just had a leaf fall in there. Cherry pie beer. Last 15 minutes here. We got the Irish Moss. How you doing? That's in. And I'm going to use my DAP as my yeast energizer. We'll throw a little handful of that in there. That's how I do it. That's how we roll here. And then we're going to throw in the, this is the Glacier hops. 2 ounces of Glacier. 15 minutes to flame out. This beer is going to be great. I think it's going to be cherry pie beer. The cherry pie brew is going to the fermenter. Seem to be plugged on something. There it goes. We were sitting on a hot bag. It went slow. Now she's going. Pitching of the yeast on the cherry pie beer. She's in. A little aeration never hurts your beer.
Get out. Your legs will be like rubber. Don't fall.
And that batch is complete.
Now
Here's the inside of the chocolate cherry stout. The Krausen ring in here. Holy cow. Look at the cover on that. That was some violent fermentation. Look at this Krausen I can pull off with my finger. It looks like cake. Look at that. You think you made beer with that? It's like, that's your Krausen ring. Look at this. It's like I seen stuff pull out of the sewer that looked this bad. Oh, chocolate cherry stout. Look at the color of that. Now we got to clean the bucket out. Oh, what a mess. But yeah, that's your Krausen ring. I'm gonna have to do some one step on that to get that